For the past week, I have been diving into the world of DCS. Now, I've played this before, but found myself always a little disappointed in the end due to performance issues. Well, those performance issues have been solved, and I am now able to fully enjoy the DCS World experience. I've experimented with several aircraft, but my main focus has been the A-18 Hornet and learning the various systems and how to employ its weapons. We've dropped laser-guided bombs, we've dropped dumb bombs, as well as fired rockets. Well, it's now time to do some J damage with the JDAMs or GPS-guided bombs, but we're doing this with a twist. It's in the middle of the night with night vision goggles and while providing close air support to a JTAC or Joint Terminal Air Controller on the ground. Needless to say, there is no comparison between a daytime sortie versus nighttime sortie with night vision goggles. We're also doing this with the 476 Virtual Fighter Group's amazing Nevada Test and Training Range scenery mod for DCS that adds hundreds of realistic and true-to-life targets to the Nellis ranges. Alright, let's see if I can get our map taken care of here real fast. Look at that. We got a few loose ends to take care of. TAC in. We need Las Vegas on 116 X-ray. So we need 116. X-rays already selected. Hit enter. Get U-turn known. That pops up. Yes, it does. Alright, we need hold down. Alright, got our course set for our flex turnout. Dream 5 departure is what we're going to be doing. Let's get our FLIR. Standby, that's good. I think we're good. Let's double check our night vision goggles real fast. Look good. Go ahead and get our radar warning receiver on. I wish I had a definitive checklist for this. Like, there's lots of good checklists online, right? But they all vary just a little bit. I wish I could find one that's like the definitive checklist straight from a Hornet pilot's mouth as far as like we have to go with what we got, right? All right, let's go. Way different at night, right? Completely different atmosphere. Looks good though. Love it. Looks amazing, right? Alright, we're gonna be Joker flight. We're two ship F-18s. This is VFA 204. The Navy Reserve unit out of New Orleans, right? In fact, this is CW Lemoyne's old unit, if you guys are familiar with it. In fact, this is the plane that he flew on his Flight 405. Dallas Tower, Joker 1-1 departing runway 21 right, flex turnout. Hey, get lined up. We'll go through the calls a little bit, kind of go through the motions of what it would be like maybe. Alright, lined up here for a second. Everything looks good to go. Give her some power, we'll get out of here. Alright, and we're off. flex turnout. North of the racetrack, we go ahead and climb to 4,000. On a heading of 270. Nellis Control, Joker 11 with you, climbing through 4,500 for flight level 200. A little bit more power in. We'll try to stay a little bit slow to give our dumb AI wingman the ability to catch up to us, but I don't know, he just flew under us.
Go finger 4.
See if he does it. Las Vegas 20 DME on the 349 radial. I think we're supposed to be over 10,000 feet, so we gotta keep this climb going, give a little more power. Over to 10,000, so we're good with that. Let's go ahead and go direct mints. Flex, that's going to be mints. Let's do a couple. There we go. All right, we'll continue our climb to flight level 200. 22 out of, actually we're coupled to the TAC in. We don't need to do that. We need to go to waypoint. Take that off, go to waypoints. There we go. Now couple. All right, there we go. All right, so we'll get over mints and we'll start getting ready to talk to the JTAC. We'll do like a block. We'll say we have 19 to 2-1 or something like that, but we'll try to stay around 200. Let's go ahead and do altitude hold. We should be good on that. Get you cleared out. We're 3 out of Mint. We'll cross Mint, and then we're going to go direct to a place called T-Bird Lake. Airspeed pull back just a little bit. I don't want to get too fast. There's Dash 2 coming up on our wing there. Nice. Finally joined up. The AI is just dumb. I try to tolerate them, but they really are just kind of bad. Looks good though. It's a nice visual, right? All right, let's go T-Bird Lake. All right, Blackjack, Joker 11 with you. Flight level 200 direct T-Bird Lake. So we call into the range. They'd probably give us a whole bunch of information to clear us in, but... All right, let's go ahead and go air to ground, and let's see about getting our FLIR set up. That going... Go ahead and get it turned on. There we go, and let's go CCD so we can see what we're doing, and we should have control of it. Yes, we do. All right, nice. We're good with that. We get over T-Bird Lake in 10 miles, we'll talk to the JTAC. It's going to be over there at the, I don't know if you can barely make it out on the ground down there, the light area. It's Dogbone Lake. So our target is a mock-up village, like a mock-up Iraqi village. And it's going to be at the southern tip of the lake down there. That's what we're going to be looking for. And we're going after a single scud launcher that is hid inside the village. We got the JTAC on the ground with eyes on it, and he's going to point it out to us, and we're going to drop laser guided bomb on, or not a laser guided bomb, a JDAM GPS bomb on it. So let's see about getting those set up. Let's go J82. Let's do target of opportunity mode, and E-fuse is going to be instance. We'll do that. All right, the JDAMs are aligning. They're at 10 right now. They need to get to 1, which is going to be perfect. And let's uncouple our waypoint real fast. There we go. Keep our speed about 300 or a little less. I like doing that when we're orbiting and we're kind of hanging out, waiting to figure out what we're going to do or get information entered in, because like the higher your speed is, right, the bigger area you orbit. So we want to kind of stay close in or tight. So we're going to do this. I think we've got everything good to go. We're not going to do master arm until right before we're ready to drop a bomb, because we don't want to be dropping one inadvertently. Things happen, right? All right, let's go JTAC. It's going to be Mantis 1-1.
Mantis 1-1. This is 1-1-2. It's A-18. Papa Alpha 5297 20,000. Armed with GBU 38. 1,150 gun. Time on station is 0 plus 15. Available for tasking. What do you have for us? This is Mantis 1-1. Taxi 1 to 6. Advised and ready for 9-line.
All right, see if I get our 9 line.
Line is as follows. Board 059 180 nautical 3,500 feet MSL. Artillery Papa Alpha 390171778. Mark with infrared pointer 0 east 700 meters. Troops in contact. Egress west to board.
All right, there we go, our 9 line.
Remarks and further talk on.
We got that. Let's get our further talk on.
Ready to copy remarks. Request GBU 38.
All right, we're going to be dropping our JDAMs on it. We've got to. So this is basically the deal with the JTAC. He's okay. Of course, he's AI as well. He's not perfect. I'll be honest, there's a lot of stuff out of that I completely disregard, like the IP. The IP is ridiculous. Basically, the waypoint he gave us is going to be an echo point, and we can either hold over T-Bird Lake, or he could pull us in on 4 cardinal directions around the target area. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, or Delta, and then you could have us hold on either one of those. Like if he wanted us to hold to the north, he would say hold at Alpha 10. So that means that we could hold anywhere 10 nautical miles north of the echo point. So yeah, I disregard what the game gives us, because it's good enough, but it's not like nowhere near perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get this stuff put in real quick. You gave us a lot of information. Our JDAMs are aligned, so those are good. Let's go ahead and go to HSI, and we'll get these coordinates put in. All right, let's go data, sequence, and we'll do inserts, 8, and we'll enter that. Should give us waypoint 8. Okay, there we go. We got waypoint 8 now. Let's uncouple from the waypoint. We don't need that right now. 7, 8, here's waypoint 8. It is a blank waypoint, so now we're going to enter the information he gave us. We're going to go precise mode, and we're going to go to UFC. And we'll put our elevation in feet that he gave us. It's going to be 3,500, so 3,500. Enter that in. We're good with that. Now we got to get the grid coordinates that he gave us. Papa Alpha starting out, so we'll select that. It's gonna be 39010717880. So we'll do 39010 and then 71780 71780. Enter. All right, that's our waypoint. How are we looking in our orbit? I am completely turned around because, okay, there we go. There's Dogbone. It's really easy to get turned around at night. Like, it is so incredibly easy to do that. Before we start night vision goggle ops, I want us to turn all our lights off. So we're going to hit L. And we're going to ditch those. I don't see my wingman. I don't know where he's at out there. I'm hoping he ditched his lights too, but we'll see. All right, let's come on around and we're going to read the 9 line back to the JTAC.
Papa Alpha 390171778.
Pull our speed back just a little bit here.
Read that correct. Report IP inbound.
All right, we're going to go ahead and report IP inbound, and let's go to our FLIR and look at that point.
Continue.
Designate our waypoint as targets, the echo point. And you can see the village out there, right? You can kind of make it out a little bit. So we called IP inbound. This is where things get really different because did it just disconnect us from the AP? Oh, it didn't. All right. He could talk us on to the target. They don't really do that in game, right? Like, they don't do that. What we're going to do is probably overfly a few times and really make sure we've got this targets. I think I kind of see it a little bit. We're basically going to run out to the north and then we'll turn south and see if we can pick out the target. But we're also going to get him to sparkle the target with an IR pointer.
Sparkle.
If we do that, of course, we won't see it in our FLIR, but if we put on our night vision goggles, there you go. He's pointing at it. He's pointing at the target for us, so go ahead and turn in. We'll turn these back off for now. I have a feeling, I don't know, and like I said, guys, I'm not an expert on this stuff. I really don't know much about it at all, but I would think there's probably a lot of swapping back and forth between NVGs and like regular visions, so that's what we're going to do. I think that's the target right there off of our designator. It looks like it's. Go back to our night vision goggles. All right, I see him pointing. I think what we're going to do is we're going to offset just a little bit and fly by it. I'm pretty certain this is going to be our target right here. I think this is going to be it right here. We want to get closer and make double sure though, right? Let's offset to the right. They're at master caution. He should be still pointing at it. There you go. He is pointing. Now, I want to double check. I want to make sure because, I mean, when you're looking at a straight line on the ground like that, like what exactly is the origin and what is the termination? Like, I have an idea, but I mean, when it's like friendlies on the ground, you want to be double sure. So what you do is you call snake,
Snake.
and he'll do a figure 8 with the pointer.
Snake.
Now we know where the origin's at. You see where the origin's at, so we know the target's on the right-hand side. Nice. All right, we'll call steady again.
1-1. Steady.
And yeah, that's definitely our target down there. You see the Scud launcher now.
Steady.
Let's get it on it a little bit better. There we go. All right, let's return to the north. We'll go roll out to the north and set ourselves up for a bomb run. Nice. 2 is blacked out as well. Other than his strobes. I wish he'd cut his strobes off too, but it's not perfect. You know what, let's get this on there just a little better. Keep our speed nice and low. That way we can turn really tight over the target. No threats or anything like that to worry about. This is just purely weapons and employment, right? This is just getting used to the systems and the whole experience. So it's what I've been doing a lot of. We'll get into threats and stuff like that later, but right now we're just training, right? We're just kind of learning what to do. All right, you see the Dogbone Lake, really good. This is the 476 Virtual Fighter Group's scenery mod for the Nellis ranges. This mod is amazing. It adds every target or representation of every target in real life to the map. In fact, you have to have a fairly beefy computer to run this. Like, it's so much stuff. It's crazy. You see the mock-up of the Iraqi village down there. Basically what they do... Why do I keep getting this master caution? The Iraqi village down there, what they did, and you can see it on Google Earth, they took a bunch of shipping containers and made like a little village out of them, so... Alright, let's go ahead and double check our coordinates real fast. Let's go JDAM display, let's go to mission. Alright, those look good. Want to double check that we got the correct coordinates in, right? We'll go out about 10 miles and then we'll turn back in. Or start our turn back into the target. And we'll go ahead and get master arm on. JDAM looks good. Everything's good on him. And let's return to this menu. Sweet. I think we're good to go, guys. I think we're going to do some J damage, right? This reminds me a lot of probably what they did in Afghanistan. I'd imagine a lot of high altitude bombing like this with JDAMs, just flying over and dropping them. Probably Iraq as well too. Was it? I mean, we had air superiority, so we could stay up pretty high and just do what we wanted. Best to stay out of that threat envelope from the ground. All right, here's our diamond coming up. Let's roll out on it. That looks good. All right, 19 seconds out of range. Ten seconds out. In the zone. JDAM off. Alright, so all we do now is just sit and watch the target. You can see way off in the distance out there, the lights beat Las Vegas. You see it over there about 11 o'clock. We may not see an impact. We may not. Boom! Shack. Got it. One Scud destroyed, right? We've got another JDAM.
One. No further tasking available. Good job. You may depart.
I'll probably drop it on there for good measure, but we may edit that out. There's no point in seeing that. We know what to do. Did take a look at our wingman there. You can see exactly why I wish he turned his strobes off, right? They're really bright. Very, very bright. Saw an interview with a pilot talking about, I think it was an F-18 pilot talking about doing night vision ops. And they were doing them over Nellis, and I remember him saying that they could see airliners, the strobes of airliners from like a ridiculous distance with their night vision goggles. All right, we've oriented ourselves for another pass over the target. We're going to drop one more JDAM on it just for good measure. We're 10 seconds out. We'll power back just a little bit here. All right, in range and in zone. Perfect. All right, bombs away. JDAM off. Go ahead and go safe on the master arm. We'll watch its impact and then we'll get out of here. All right, we'll go ahead and start a gentle turn to the east. Heading east, going to head home. Boom! Shack! Yeah, that's definitely destroyed. He's definitely probably in a million little pieces down here. All right, sweet. Let's go ahead and turn to the east and we'll head home. All right, so we got across Apex at 4,500 and then, shoot, I think the 5 DME out of Nellis needs to be 4,000 and we descend down to 3,500 for pattern altitude for the overhead. Not a bad little trip. Get to fly the Hornets, enjoy the night, drop a few bombs, and come back home.
Altitude. Altitude.
Got a little low there. All right, there we go. Got Nellis in sights. Let's go to steer point 7. All right, 5 DME, 5 out. We need to be 4,000 feet, so we'll go ahead and make that descent. There we go, 5 at 4,000. Let's go ahead and get down to 3,500 for the overhead. By the racetrack. There you go, 3,500, 349 knots, looks good. We'll do 350 at 3,500 feet. All right, let's go ahead and start the brake, pull the power back, and go to 030 degrees. There you go. Gear down, flaps half. go ahead and turn back in. The one thing about the Hornet I've realized, you don't finesse this plane on the runway, you plan it. All right, a little bit fast. Let's get the speed back. Back, there we go, there we go, there we go. Boom, there you go. It was like a carrier trap, right? All right, power back. And we'll let it roll out because I don't know where 2's at. You're back there somewhere. Be down a little bit here. All right, get nose wheel steering engaged, and in the runways coming up, we'll exit to the left. Head back to the ramp. And we're home. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a comment below if you enjoyed. Love all of you, and we'll catch you in there next time. Peace.